アカデミアコインブラとか FC ポルトでちょっと、モデル情報、ゲームモデルの話とか、プリンシパルの話を、プリンシパルプラインの話をしたと思うんですけれども、これ多分、僕も、ポルト大学でそのためにピロダゼサンターティカ戦術的ピリオダイゼーションを学びたくて、ポルト大学に、僕も行ったのでそこの部分を掘り下げたいんですけど
This is the most important thing because you really have to have your game plan established. Of course, your system can change, but you have to know what the behaviors of your goalkeeper is going to be. Offensive defense, central defenders the same, fullbacks, inside or outside, attackers, which movements that they want, midfielders, which movements do you want them to do? And this, sometimes we speak about these things as, okay, my game, we need to have a game plan, a game model, but a lot of coaches don't have this written. It's up to you to write these things because only when you know precisely what you want to do for your team, you can then set up the training. Because or else you are just training for training. You are not following what you want. And then the strategy is a different thing, and this is where I get a lot of pleasure because I like to know what the opponent do. For example, I give you one example. One of the things we like more to do is to find out which central defender from the opposite team loses more the ball, and which is the pass relationship that these central defenders have with the midfielders or the fullback. So how many times he passes the ball to the fullback? So if he passes the ball a lot of times to the fullback, we know that the fullback after can be a reference of pressure. So for example, this last game against Monaco that we had, Monaco press with the three forwards and then the three midfielders. In fact, four forwards because Volant play behind Benye there. And we know that when they come with this pressure, their pressure used to come with six, the four forwards plus the two midfielders. Whenever we looked a little bit longer ball or a pass between the lines in the ground to our striker, we would eliminate six players by one pass. So we immediately in the beginning of the game, they come with their pressure and we played or we played a long pass, a short pass between the lines to our strikers. And we eliminate six players in a row. So we scored 2 goals in 15 minutes because they came straight away with a lot of pressure and we beat this pressure straight away. This is very important to really establish your game principles, your modelo de jogo e princípios.
ゲームモデルとか、そのプリンシパル、モデル情報とプリンシパルについて2つ質問があって、1つはポルトで、ポルトガル行ってイングランドに行って今フランスでやられてますけど、ゲームモデルやプリンシパルは、変えているのか、チームや国、違うチーム違う国に行った時どの程度変えているのか、もしくはどこの国に行ってもどのチームに行っても変えてないものは何なのか、自分の中に。
Yeah, this I change. Yes, I adapt because my teams were much more possession based in the beginning. So Academic, Porto, Chelsea, a lot of possession, 4-3-3 only. And then from Tottenham, I started playing a little bit more counter-attack, more transitional. My Zenit, because of the speed that I have in the front, very, very transitional. In Marseille, transitional as well, because we are in a transitional league, a league that is characterized by counterattacks. So, for example, now in Marseille, I'm playing with a 4-4-2 diamond that I never played in my career. So we found out that we had a lot of strength in our midfield, and it's the first time I test this system. And because I test this system, I need to adapt, of course, the principles to play like this, because I have 4 players in a diamond, and I need to create new game principles for this system to work.
その時ってどこかベンチマークをつけるんですか？例えば僕も、今年442のダイヤモンドで試合した時があるんですけど、その時は、去年のシャルケのドイツのシャルケの映像を見ました。シャルケが442のダイヤモンドフラットで、ごめんなさい、442のダイヤモンドで試合をしていたので、そういうふうにどこか参考にしてチームとか探したり、もしくは、モウリーニョのポルトは442の、ダイヤモンドでやってたり、モウリーニョのインテルも442のダイヤモンドでやってて、そういうふうに、昔のエクスペリエンスからこうやって取ってきたりしてるんですか？
Well, some movements are universal for the system. For example, you know that in a 4-4-2 diamond, for attack, you're going to need the fullbacks to attack a lot because you have nobody in the line. You know that in defense, your midfielders will have to go to the side to defend the fullbacks. And this will force a lot of movements from the diamond to adapt to this. So when we decided, me and my staff, that we are going to try this system, it was in an international week. So we had 15 days to prepare for this change of system, and we trained here. After that, what we did is, which teams, like you say, which teams right now in modern football are playing 4-4-2 diamond? And there are not a lot. Sometimes Mönchengladbach in Germany, sometimes Red Bull Salzburg with Jesse Marsch, which is a coach I recommend you to go and see because he's really, really good. And we got a few, and Wolfsburg also in Germany. So most teams are there in Germany and Austria playing. In Europe, continental Europe, you don't see a lot. Just now, Manchester United a little bit more. So we looked if what we were doing, comparing to what the teams there were doing, if we had more or less the same principles. I think it's always important for you to know if the others also have the same principles in mind. So yes, we confirmed with these teams that if this could work well, and the strengths, but also big weaknesses of playing with the diamond.
その442のダイヤモンドをやろうとしたきっかけっていうのは何なんですか？そのプリンシパルとかゲームモデルを達成するためにこのダイナミクスがいいと思ったのか、それとも選手の個性を判断してこれもしかしたら合うんじゃないかっていうふうに思ったのか。
Yeah, it was because of the individuals, because we found ourselves without wingers, suspensions. Payet was suspended a few games, and we brought 2 players more for our midfield. So we thought that it could work because our strength was not in the wings anymore, and we had a lot of good quality midfielders. It was a system that which we put in place because of that, because we had so many good players performing in the middle.
すみません、ゲームモデルについてもう一個だけどうしても聞きたくて、例えばゼニトにいる時とかマルセイユにいる時っていうのは国内では、とても自分たちが優位だと思う。自分たちの方が実力が上で、自分たちの方がボールを持てる。だけれどもチャンピオンズリーグに出たら今度ゼニトより格上のチームとやらなくちゃいけなくて、マルセイユも国内では格上のはずなのにチャンピオンズリーグに出たらマンチェスターシティのような自分たちの上のチームとやらなきゃいけないっていう時にゲームモデルを変えるのか、それともそのモデルとかプリンシパルは変えないでその中でどういうふうにやってるのか。なぜかというと日本代表も同じようにアジアで戦うワールドカップ予選クオリファイングの時はアジアのチームでやって、アジアのチームは日本を格上だと思ってるからみんなローブロックですごい低く、設定して守備的で、守備の、ディフェンダーの枚数を増やしたりする。だけれどもワールドカップに出たら今度日本が格下になっちゃうから日本が全く違う戦い方をしなきゃいけない。 それはきっとゼニトではロシアではもう超強いけど、ヨーロッパ行ったら超強くないから全く別の戦い方しなきゃいけなかっただろうなって思うんですけど、日本代表も同じように今そうなってるんですけど、どういうふうにしてますかそれ。
Let's say Zenit and play Barcelona possession football. So some things are culturally established, and you have to take that in mind. I think your game model, game principles, they must have a certain flexibility, so that when your strategy needs to change, you are ready. So, for example, in Marseille last year, we played always 4-3-3, very high pressing, win the ball in the opponent half of the pitch, very aggressive 4-3-3. This season, when we knew that we were going to have to play Champions League, we started from the beginning of the season in working in a low block, small spaces, very, very compact, looking to counter. And we played Bayern Munich in the preseason. We lost 1-0. Already to prepare for the Champions League in case we needed this low block, because we knew that if we're going to press Man City very aggressive or Porto very aggressive, they could play easily in between us. So
でゲームモデルとかそういうゲームモデルとかプリンシパルっていうものは例えば相手によって変えるべきものではないということですよね。
You can change your system, your structure.
Yes.
3-5-2, 4-3-3, you can change. This change is based on a strategic thing that you know that it can work in your favor for the game. What you believe or what you want, what you defend for your team or from your principles, this I think stays the same, should stay the same.
それこそじゃあゲームモデルと、相手に対するストラテジーとかチャンピオンズリーグとリーグで全然レベル違う中どうやってやりくりするのみたいなところは思ってたというか、僕の考えてるアイディアとすごい似ていたし、なるほどそこはそうだよねって思うことがたくさんあったと同時に、逆にそうだったんだとか思うこともたくさんあったので、ウィラス・ボアスがこんなに話したの初めてでしょ。442のフラットダイヤモンドなんでやったのみたいな話とか、やっぱ選手によって変えるんだ、選手のそうだよなと思って、僕も変えたことないんですよね、ゲームモデルとかで。それ自分でやってみてその感覚が超分かったし。
じゃあちょっと自信にもなったんですか？
いやそうですね、その自信というか、例えばダイヤモンドなんで変えたのかなっていうのを想像できたり、それが合ってたり、例えばそれこそじゃあ僕がチャンピオンズリーグ出た時にゼニットで国内では無双してるけど海外で行ったら格下ですみたいになった時、どうやってチーム作るかなって考えた時のそのアイディアと本当に一致したので、例えばシステムとかそういうものは変えるかもしれないですけど、ゲームモデルとかプレー原則みたいな意思決定基準は変えることがない。その中でどういう風にするか、相手と噛み合わせてどういう戦術を選択するか、どういうシステムを選択するか、どういうメンバーを選択するかみたいなことはいい意味で予想していた答えが返ってきたし、僕が考えているようなことが返ってきたから、それはすごい自信というかそうだよなって思ったし、442のダイヤモンドの話でいろんな試合を見たみたいな言ってましたけど、やっぱそうだよなみたいな、ドイツは442が多いのはそうだよな、僕も去年シャルケとボルスブルグを見たんですけど、そうだよねとかで、ライプツィヒとかザルツブルグとか見ると選手の運動量がすごすぎて、そもそもこれ無理だって思って僕らには無理だで、シャルケが負けてたんですよ、442のダイヤモンドを使ってて。要はさっき何が弱点か、そのシステムの弱点かを見つけるみたいなのありましたけど、そうやって負けた試合とかうまくいってない、442のダイヤモンドを使ってうまくいってないチームを見ると、こうやったらうまくいかないよね、だからうまくいかないんだなっていうのがすごい見えるから、それを参考にしてたし僕